right. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the final afternoon and the final day of this amazing conference. I don't know about you guys, but my brain was melted on day one. I don't even know what happened the last 2 days. So I've never had so much neurobiology talk in my life. So, welcome. We are here. My name is Eric Sanford. I'm here with the National Association of Treibball Enthusiasts. We are here to demonstrate some treibball training, and some skills challenge. Over here, this is Jet. Jedi is a 9-year-old border collie. Most everybody here has probably already met her, even if you haven't met me. So, how many of you guys have played treibball at all? Anybody? Who's just heard of it? Anybody? Who's brand new to it, doesn't even know what it is? Wow, look at that. Every one of you guys needs to stop by our booth after this demo. So, welcome. Treibball was developed in Germany as a way for herding dogs to herd when they don't have sheep. Right? What do you do when you don't have sheep? We can herd exercise balls. What an amazing opportunity. Now, although it was designed originally for herding dogs, every dog can shine. It's amazing how much fun these dogs have with it. I've seen them go from Chihuahuas all the way up to Great Danes, right? So it's not a herding dog sport. It was just designed for herding dogs, right? So, a couple things here. We'll just start on some skills challenges, some things we need to build up and make this sport everything we need it to be. Everybody here has probably done a little bit of mat work, right? Everybody kind of knows what mat work is, which is awesome. Okay. Nice. Obviously with mat work it's very simple. Can we get the dog to go out, find their spot, pay them regardless? And as we do that, can we increase that? Okay. Can we get further away? Can we get a little further away? Good girl. Okay. Nice. And how far away can we get? Right? Nice. Further and further and further and further and build those spots, right? Another thing that treibball uses is just a touch. I mean, we're going to be pushing balls around, right? Touch is one of the things we teach right off the bat, right? One of the easier things to teach. What a good girl. Look at you. Thank you for making me look good. It ain't going to last long. What's an Aussie say? Ah, good girl. Okay, that's right. Perfect. So what we're going to do is based on kind of that mat work thing. Okay, we're going to move this for a second. Thank you. Thank you for your help. You're very excited. Can we do that exact same thing? Can we play that mat work game, but maybe instead of a mat, we're just going to use an inanimate object? Can I get my dog to go around and line up on that object? That's all I'm trying to do. Okay. That's simple. And just like mat work, can I get from a little further away? Right? How far away can I get? Pretty far, with a little emotion attached. Now, Nate has what's called a skills certification program, right? Obviously, we're here to play the game, to virtual title, to get great big ribbons on our dogs, because really, who doesn't love a big ribbon? I mean, the dog doesn't, but we sure do, right? So, lots of fun things to do, but before we even get into that, there's a whole skills program we can use to build the skills that we'll need for this sport. Right? And some of these skills are just that, right? Can you go out and line up on something? Right? Same rules apply. Can I go out and line up on something? And can I get her to switch to something else? Can we switch to something else? Maybe we're going to go back to the middle. Oh, what a good girl. It's almost like you know what you're doing. Nice, and everything is just built on using these foundational skills and building distance further and further and further. Once we get into the game, this ball is going to be out there 30 feet, 40 feet, as much as 50 feet out. And the dog's got to go out and they've got to bring that ball back to us, right? So those good skills that we work on with inanimate objects. Now once we switch from them, use that exact exact same concept, we're just going to use a ball, right? So, let's go out. Nice switch. And let's push. Nice, what a good girl. Look at you, how easy is that? Tell me not every single trainer in this room can teach their dog how to push a ball. Sometimes when you don't want them to. Huh? Never. I always should be pushing, Dad, come on. What's the point? I know, so excited. Go left. Right. Oh, my God. You know, you don't have to yell at me all the time. I do. The cool thing about the skills certification program is there's 9 major skills, right? Can we go out and line up on an inanimate object at 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet? Can I go push a ball back to me at 15 feet, 25 feet, 35 feet? And finally, you saw that last one. Can I line up on something and switch from one obstacle to another? It can be a cone, it can be a 5-gallon bucket, it can be a milk crate. In other words, don't invest. We got time. All right, so very, very good stuff there. And then on that final one of pushing the ball, can I push that ball? The cool thing with Nate is once we do these 9 skills and build up these 9 skills, we get our first little certificate and we get our first little ribbon. All right, just for skills training. Right? How many agility venues give you a ribbon just for building the skills? Right? We would have all kinds of ribbons, wouldn't we? Nice. So then as we move on into the game, it becomes more ball-oriented. So, we're going to basically play this same thing. We're just going to do it with balls. And I'll show you guys a couple of the games here in a second. Before we get there, this thing's having a good time. Finally, all this sitting around is paid off, huh? All right. Good. Now that same thing. Away. Wait. Oh. That was the wait. You're walking it all the way back. Well, that was very nicely done. That didn't help me. Let's try that again. Away. Wait. Now, thank you. One thing that we are teaching our dog is just because they line up on that ball does not mean they get to push it. Sometimes it might just be a that'll do. All right? Whoop, we hit that one with our shoulder, didn't we? What we're really looking for is the lineup to check in with us, and then if we can add that push onto it, right? So similarly, let's go on go by. Go by. Go by. Oh, good. And there's the check-in and push. Hey, what a good girl. Thanks for waiting for me that time. Well played. Well played. Now what makes... You did that on purpose. Ah, you like that, right? Clearly she did it to spite me. Just kidding. We do nothing but love. Now what makes treibball so unique is when we actually get into this game, these are just exercise balls. There's nothing special about these. Alright? So actually we should be hooked up with the nosework people, because I think I bought one of these on Amazon. Right? She wanted those Amazon boxes, didn't she? So, nothing special about these, but what makes this interesting is because they are just exercise balls, in the game the dog has to circle the closest ball and line up at point. Right? They have to come to balance point. That means she needs to bring back that farthest ball first. Right? So now we're going to teach her how to go by those balls, all the way out, to the away, all the way out to the point ball, right? Now when she pushes that point ball, those other balls, what are they going to do? Push. What? Nothing, because she didn't push the point ball. You little rascal. I love you so much. Shall we try that again? That didn't show anybody what happens. Let's go on the go by. Go by, back, 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 back. You're getting excited. You're getting excited. Well, at least we have some comic relief. You're out of control. You're out of control. Go ahead. We'll just use the climb for what it was designed for. Keeping my dog where she's supposed to be. Good girl. Yes. Someone's clearly excited. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Okay. Away. Away. Good push. What happened here? Someone's excited. Here you go.
You put that ball in the middle.
Yeah, good job, Jay. Well, she's having fun, isn't she? You're trying hard. Hold on. Let's go get some balls. We'll let you push them all. Since that's what you really want to do, huh? All right, away. Look back. Look back. Look back. There you go. Push. That's all you wanted to do, huh? Well done. All right, let's go get another one. All right, push. Hey. Uh-oh. You got to bring the ball. Push. Yeah. You're a joker. Go get it. That'll do. Oh, what a good girl. Push. There it is. What a good girl. Look at you. Oh, good girl. Hey, if anybody hasn't got their free tug toys, better go get them. These things are pretty awesome. That's loving it. Isn't she? So, a couple games just in standard. There's 3 or 4 games wow, this is hard to concentrate with you tugging on my arm. There's a few games that Nate has created as far as the treibball games go, right? There's the whole concept is the handler's got to stay in goal, the dog's got to go get the ball. This is a perfect sport for those dogs who are older, dogs who have hip dysplasia, dogs that can't jump. It's also the perfect sport for retired agility handlers. Because guess what? We don't have to do anything. We have to get the dog to go do everything. And that is a wonder, right? So we're really, as we move forward, looking for sports that our dogs can do when they're older. Looking for sports that our dogs don't have to put all those pressure on the joints. There's lots of things out there for us to do. What makes treibball such an awesome sport, and it truly is a team game. Much like dog agility, you can't do it without both of you, right? We do know that in nose work, it's 90% Jets, 10% me trying not to mess it up, right? Very similarly in sheep herding, it's all dog, it's just me trying not to mess it up. But treibball, very much a 50-50 thing. Very much a team game. And when you talk about a team game, something that is 50-50, what you end up with is a growing in communication, right? Growing in confidence, building all the things that we want to do with our dogs. Another awesome thing about treibball, minus the, you are killing me, lady. I love your enthusiasm, don't get me wrong. Another cool thing about treibball is, besides the big ribbons, is that a lot of the titling we do is done virtually. All right, that means it's great for reactivity. Say it's great for dogs that can't be in that trial-like environment that's just too triggering for them. That's fine, there's other sports we can do. All right, so that means we can, in the privacy of our own yards, wherever we have the room, we can film, right? We can submit video and it all gets judged online and you don't have to leave your home. So there's lots of really good things, really good benefits to it as far as the game goes, right? Away, away. That'll do. You didn't touch the ball. Go back. Push. You're coming in shy. Someone else's brain is burned from this conference. Isn't it? Let's do this. I'm very excited. Let's think about this for a second, shall we? Hey, see, we could do it, huh? Good push. Well played. Well played. Look back. Look back. Look back. It's all the way out there. Go get it. Straight. Look back. Push. What a good dog. You're going too fast. Nice. Well done. We have a runaway. I would just throw out that usually in the game of treibball we have walls. Right? So it's perfectly fine for the dog to go bounce a ball off the wall and keep it in play. All that stuff is perfectly acceptable and perfectly fine, right? So here we don't have walls. So the ball gets to go right out into the audience. So, well done. Now there are a couple different games in A. Obviously, it's not just about going out and pushing the ball. There's a game called Balls in Order where you have to bring it back in a very specific order. All right, maybe there are different colors, and the judge calls green, you gotta bring back the green ball. The judge calls blue, you gotta bring back the blue ball, right? So very specific, and that means that not necessarily the ball that you line up on is the ball that you're gonna push, right? She thinks it is, but it's not. We're gonna push the other one. Push. Hey, good. There's a lot of yellow. I know, Dad. You didn't say we would be doing this. Yeah, all right. Stay on it. Push. There you go. There you go. Now let's go get that pesky one. Go get it. Yeah, bring it. Push. There you go. Nice. Just like we drew it up. What do you think? Can we put all the other ones under the table? Let's try. Here. Drive. Yes. Wait. And push. There's two. This one's a runaway. Come here. Come here. Let's push. All the way back to me, huh? There you go, man. Very good job. Well played. To my microphone. Thank you. Nice. Good job. Along with that, because everything else, there's a nice game of snooker involved, right? So that's again red, just like in agility, red ball, point ball, red ball, point ball. There's team games where we have one person and two dogs. Right? There's pairs games where we have two people and two dogs. There's all kinds of fun games that we're doing here with treibball. And just so we're all aware, this sport is growing rapidly. In the last year and a half, last 18 months, we've seen it 150% growth in our organization. So in just the last couple of years, we've seen it take off. We have members as far away as Australia, a lot up in Canada, and obviously all over the United States, right? So if you guys haven't heard anything about treibball, please come visit us over at the treibball booth before the end of Yappy Hour here. We'll answer any questions you might have, and by all means, you can contact Jet. I'm guessing she will come back down off her adrenaline high by the time we're back over there, because boy, was she amped up, right? So, thank you guys all for coming out here to APDT. And thank everybody who gave Jet any attention at all over the last 3 days. She needs it. So, thank you guys very much, and enjoy the rest of the time here.